It is up, Mr. Bang Bang.
And that other nigga funny, that nigga Limber, brother.
Yeah, Mar funny.
He was like, I was trying to figure out why this song on the game.
That'd be your ass,
I'm about to search who made this goddamn song.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You searched it already?
Pacific Northwest at Century Link Field
his
in Seattle,
ass.
Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent
Yo, I
years,
was chicken to that shit.
That was in the house vibing to it.
We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle.
Looking back, this nigga here.
Get this out front.
Here we go from Seattle. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40.
You had a baby say that, bro. Saw that magic kick out of bounds, right? Man can't kick.
Bro, when I play online, the shit be going fast.
This is Carson. Only a couple for him there on the game.
Right before I hit the shit, bro.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't need no nigga in my ear saying some crazy shit while I'm playing, bro.
Attack at the line of scrimmage. They use great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
I pressed the wrong button. Ooh, thank you.
Oh my god.
Release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game. Able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Made no sense.
Damn, I had pressed the wrong button.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Go block somebody.
Get this to Gordon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Guess what?
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Got a tight end? Yeah, that is a tight end.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They run for it with Carson. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
On second down now, it's Carson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Here's Carson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Steelers 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I got these niggas in the chat rapping. That boy Kill jumping that shit last night. He got that shit crump, bro.
25-yard line. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's crazy.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
Nah, fool. That boy Alex called me before the game. Fool was like holding a baby and shit. I'm like, damn.
And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carried by the wide receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
I'm turn that shit off. Yeah, I did.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a first.
Hold on, let me turn that shit off.
Down here at about the 40.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Steelers. That's the
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A quick pass out to Juju. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 11. From the gun, a give to Conner. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the stats that matter on this play don't help the team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. That was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now it's Carson, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll roll him out right. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in for the Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Steelers 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Ebron caught left side. And he'll get nothing out of that one. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Steeler 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Buying time to his left. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On third down, Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. For Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
At the 48-yard
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. It's a foot race. 20.
Another day, another dollar,
And
baby.
he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And out. 4th down.
Here's Jordan Berry now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returnable for Lockett. So that a 56-yard punt with a 14-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. They run it with Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's
Play action. Now Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken.
Yeah, I use a dub.